So I'm making another cake for the CWA thing on Saturday, and I am making coconut butter cake. Never made it before in my life, but here we go. All right. Now, it's always good to read through a recipe. So if I read through here, one of the ingredients I needed desiccated coconut, and I don't have desiccated coconut. I have got some shredded coconut. So what I'm going to do is make it into desiccated coconut. So that's where I'm actually going to start my recipe. I'm going to start cooking, hit start cooking, not cook, start cooking. Then hit the home button. I've actually got my coconut in here ready to go. And I'm just going to turn it up to about speed 10 for a few seconds. And let's have a look. There we go, desiccated coconut. So always worth reading the recipe first. Okay, this is where a second bowl comes in handy. Get that one on, back into our recipe. Preheat your oven to 180. Slightly grease and line a sliced tin or a loaf tin. I have done that with compostable baking paper. Now, 300 grams of real sugar. Now, I'm not sure how much I've got, but I'm not going to go the full lot. Here we go, that'll do. 250 grams. Cool. Is that all I had to do? Yep, see, I told you I had made this before. So we're going to make that into icing sugar. Ten seconds to ignite. There we go, beautiful icing sugar. That is there. Hang on there. Okay, go. Then 250 grams of butter softened. It doesn't say what sort. I generally use unsalted because that's what a lot of cakes ask for. That's a bit there, and this has been sitting out for a while too, so it's not quite as soft as the other, but I'm sure it will be fine. So I've got 250 grams, which I might not have. Gonna be close. No. All right, just gonna grab a little bit more butter out. Actually found that I think the Aldi butter is a bit softer. So I mean, keep meaning to look and see if there's any margarine or anything in that or oil just to soften it a bit because it seems to be a bit softer than some of the other butter. So we'll give this a whirl. Thank you. 250. Lid's going on. 30 seconds, speed 5. It's all creaming up very nicely in there. And we'll have a look, see what's next. 4 eggs. Done here. Oh. Okay, crack 4 eggs into a small bowl. I'll just show you how it's all creamed up beautifully. There we go. And we're going to turn this to speed 4 and slowly add 4 eggs through the whole, approximately 30 seconds. So that was up to me to stop it, okay? It wasn't, you know, normally it will stop at a certain time, but I had to have a look, see what was happening, see how the eggs have incorporated, and stop it myself by pushing the silver button. Right. There we go. It's a little bit of egg around the side. I'm just going to mix that in. There we go. It's pretty good, I reckon. All right. Then we're going to add our desiccated coconut that we made before. And 250 grams of SR flour. Yep. 40 grams of orange or lemon juice. I actually had lemons, so I'm doing lemon juice. And then it says 50 grams of full cream milk. I don't have full cream milk. We don't really use milk. I do have some frozen. I wasn't going to freeze, defrost a whole lot. But I need buttermilk in another recipe I'm making tomorrow and something else I'm making next week. So I'm just going to use 50 grams of this. There we go. Oops. Okay, lid goes on. 20 seconds, speed 5. Right, so there's a little bit of flour left. It's asking me to mix the contents well with a spatula. Then I think we actually put it on again. Looks amazing, actually. Looks really beautiful cake mixture. So I never tap when the bowl is on here. Failed. Yum. Very unluckily got a taste. It's delicious. 10 seconds, speed 5. Then we're going to put it into the cake tin and bake for 40 minutes. All right, so I'm just sliding this back because it's on the glider board. I can do that. And I am going to put this mixture into here. And look how lovely it looks. The tricky bit's getting it in without some of that up there. So hopefully I'll get it all inside the baking paper and not on the outside. Now, at the moment, I've also got an orange cake in, another one. I made one this morning, another orange left, which I do realise now I was going to use the orange juice in this recipe, but never mind, I had lemon. It's all more cakes for the CWA to sell on the weekend. And I've also got bread just about to go in the oven too. So it's been quite a productive day, really, comes to baking. Not sure how much this is going to rise. Anyway, let's keep going. Get a bit more off there. Break around the sides. All right, so I'm just going to clean the blades. Going into save the recipe there. Coming into turbo. 1 second. Back into my saved recipe. To unlock the lid, you have to get out of turbo. Beautiful clean blades. And I will just break around there. See how much more comes out. Oh, yolk. All right. That then is going in the oven for 40 to 50 minutes. Now, the only tricky thing is I've got one oven at 160 and I've got one oven at 200. So I'm going to put it in the 161 at the top. I've got my orange cake down the bottom. I think this is good. Yeah, this will fit on the top shelf. So I'll take a picky when it's all done and add it with this.